Although Marcos was elected to a second term as president in 1969, he was the first president of the independent Philippines to gain a second term. The atmosphere of optimism which characterized his first years in power was largely dissipated during his second term. Economic growth slowed. Ordinary Filipinos, especially in urban areas, noted a deteriorating quality of life reflected in spiraling crime rates and random violence, which characterized his second term. The communist insurgency, particularly the activity of the Hawks, had degenerated into gangsterism during the late 1950s, but the Communist Party of the Philippines, usually referred to as the CPP, was re-established in 1968 along the Maoist lines in Tarlac province north of Manila, leaving only a small remnant of the original Partido Komunista ng Pilipinas or the PKP, which has been the factor that led to the declaration of the martial law. It was on September 21, 1972, Marcos declared the martial law, claiming that it was the last defense against the rising disorder caused by the increasingly violent student demonstrations, the alleged threats of communist insurgency by the new Communist Party of the Philippines or the CPP, and the Muslim separatist movement of the Moro National Liberation Front or the MNLF. So before I end this, let us focus our attention on screen for the documentary presentation about martial law from the Manila Bulletin Online.
Created using Powtoon.